Hi, and welcome to the Jenspiration Conversation. My name is Jennifer, and if this is the first time one of my videos has landed in your feed, I very much welcome you to this space. Thank you so much for clicking on the video, stopping by. It means that the universe's algorithm, which is my favorite algorithm, has put this video in your feed for a reason. There's something in here that your spirit team or whoever you believe in wants you to see, whether it's just a little nugget of information or maybe it's the entire video. So thank you for being here. Returning viewers and subscribers, second, third, fourth, fifth time that you are here, I have so much gratitude that you have chosen to spend some of your time with me. I appreciate the reciprocity and the exchange of energy, so thank you very much. It means more to me than you'll probably ever know, so thank you very much. Today is Friday, and I just finished recording my season 2 episode 5 podcast. And for those of you who don't know, I do have a podcast. It's called Jenspire'd The Podcast. And the topic that I covered, there's a little middle part that I thought, you know what, I'm also going to do a video on this little middle part. So by the time this video comes out, the episode will have also dropped. So the episode is called The Me Before You, and I'm really proud of it. So if you feel like checking it out, please feel free to do so. There was a part in the episode that I talked about your greatest gift, and that's what today's YouTube episode is going to be about. You want to know something funny? When I said your greatest gift, my dog just started wagging her tail very, very lightly. Energy is a real thing, and vibrationally she can feel my words, right? I did a video on that too, that words carry vibration. That was really sweet. What a lovely synchronicity. So my spirit team's definitely here. They're always here. Sorry, I digress. The video today is what I'm titling Your Greatest Gift, and I'm going to answer the question right now and tell you that your greatest gift is to heal yourself. Like, the end. I could, stop the video right here, but I'm not. The reason I say it's your greatest gift is because it's the gift that keeps on giving. It's the gift that propels you forward. It's the gift that helps you return home to who you are. It's the gift that keeps giving you gifts. It's the gift that gifts the world. It's the gift that raises the vibration of the planet. So it's a domino effect. If you choose to take the path of self-healing and discovery, straight up, I'm going to tell you, it's hard AF. It's sad. It's lonely. It's time-consuming. It's frustrating. There will be highs and lows, and there will be trials and tribulations. There will be tears. There will be screaming. There will be confusion. There will be fogginess. There will be uncertainty. There will be fear. There will be shame. There will be guilt. There will be jealousy. There will be all of these things. Because we have to go through all of that to get to the other side, right? What's that famous saying? The only way forward is through. So those of us, you, who choose to come home to yourself, and what I mean by that is journey back to who you were before society made you think all of these things that weren't true or conditioned you to, and I've covered all of this in other videos. That journey is your greatest gift, because you will gift yourself peace. And it will be a level of peace that you didn't even believe was possible. Your nervous system will relax. You won't be scared of silence or mindfulness or of being by yourself or not having distractions. You will reach a level of peace that the entire planet deserves. And when you reach that level of peace, your peace affects other people, right? So when you go through your healing and you heal yourself and you raise your vibration, when you go out into the world and talk to or interact with other people, you spark something in them without even realizing it. You will trigger people. You will trigger people who haven't done any work at all. And those people will run far, far, far away from you. And that's okay, because your healing has made them look at themselves and go, no, no. And they exit stage left. That's great, because that's going to weed out the people that don't belong in your energy anyway. Then you're going to re-meet yourself in other people. You're going to see in other people some things that you've already healed. So it'll mirror it back to you. And in turn, you will mirror back to those people. So will you lose people along the way? Yes. Will you lose your ego? Yes. Hopefully you'll get to a point where you can have an ego death. And I've done a video on that as well. Will you change jobs? Will you move? Sure. You might go through all of those things, because once you start to scrape away all of the stuff that's not meant for you, and you keep dropping all of these things, and you work through the trauma and the guilt and the why did I behave this way and why did this affect me, and every single layer that you scrape through helps get you closer and closer and closer to you, to who you are, to who you've always been, who's always been there, who's always been trying to speak to you. Because your intuition is confident, but it's not loud. It doesn't scream at you. It's very patient. It understands that you have some things to learn and some things to grow through. And then as you, like I said, as you scrape through that and you raise your vibration, you in turn have a ripple effect on the rest of the world. You will affect people around you. You will affect strangers. You will affect, obviously, yourself, your most immediate, the people in your immediate circle. And yes, you will vibrate out of people's lives. You'll vibrate into new people's lives. But by working on yourself, you are gifting yourself healing. That is why it's the greatest gift you can give yourself. You can gift yourself the release, the forgiveness. You don't have to hold resentment. You don't have to hold the, I don't know why I behave this way, because you'll go through the work and you'll realize why you behave that way, and then you can release it. You'll be able to alchemize things, and you'll be able to handle yourself differently in situations. You will have less reactions. You'll be able to temper yourself. It'll be this beautiful balance of your light and your dark energy, because you've met your shadow and you've integrated it and you talk to it and you love on it and you take that with you as you move forward. So by gifting yourself that healing, you in turn gift everyone who comes into your life, because they get a healed, peaceful version of you. They get the real you. They get your authenticity. So while, yes, you will lose people, places, things, jobs, cities, housing, whatever, those were the byproduct of the healing. But the universe is going to bring you a level of peace that will be so remarkable, you'll second guess it. You'll think, wait, what? Really? I'm on the other side of this and I'm this peaceful and I can handle myself now, and I've just met this new person who doesn't expect me to be anything except me. I don't have to perform anymore. I don't have to put a mask on. I don't have to people please. I don't have to hide myself. I'm up here and the universe has brought me people, places, things, new jobs, new cities, new careers, money, abundance, love, whatever, to meet you at that frequency. And it's going to be an instant recognition because it's a level of peace that you and that thing have also achieved. So by you finding the peace and you healing yourself, you heal everyone around you, but you also called in healing things. You also called in healed people. Now, people are going to say, Jennifer, there's never an end goal to healing. No, there isn't. You will always be healing, but you won't always be doing it at the depth that you do it at the beginning. You won't always be in the mud. Little things will come up. New friends will come into your life, new partnerships, new colleagues, whatever. And as those people recognize you at that new frequency, it's like a soul to soul recognition. You won't have to perform. You won't have to be anything other than you are, but it may trigger a little something that you have to go revisit again. And that's okay. And you will trigger a little something in that other person. It's actually why they say that true love in a romantic sense is often found much later in life, because it is two people who have been on separate but similar journeys, healing alongside each other, maybe in and out of each other's orbit, but their paths get closer. And once they reach a level of healing, they come together. And does it mean they're completely healed people? No, because what's going to happen is when you come into union with someone who's done just as much healing as you, together, you can move forward in life, continuing to heal together, also separately, but together. So you will awaken new things in each other. But because you've done so much healing, you won't run and you won't be scared of it because you've looked at it. So you meet your person and you're in a relationship with that person and you hit a little something that triggers a little bit of healing that needs to be done in both of you. Both of you can sit and say, you know what? We're in something right now. This triggered me, or, you know, what you said kind of triggered me the other day, right? But because you've done so much work separately, when someone says that to you, you're not going to freak out and run away and yell and go to that place that you used to go to. Because you've been able to temper your energy and you can stay grounded enough to be like, okay, this is just another little chunk of healing that I have to do. Because you've done so much of it, it's so easily recognized when it resurfaces or comes up as something new. So that's why I say, oh, can you not knock over stuff? Okay. You can say hi. Yeah, hello. Hi. She was just trying to find a place to sit down and I thought she was going to knock the light over. I forget where I was. Shoot. Where was I? I was talking about coming into union. You can meet. Okay. Anyway, maybe I'll just move on from that. I guess the reason I wanted to call this video that, you know, it's your greatest gift. It truly is. Gifting yourself healing is, there's no price tag you can put on it. There's absolutely no value you can put on it except for the value of peace. And this level of just knowing yourself so deeply that it almost feels like it's not real. Okay? Like when you've reached a level of serenity, I guess, for lack of a better word, tranquility, just this softness where you're like, okay, this isn't that big. This is, you know, it's not that deep. Let's just scratch this and move on, because you're able to recognize it better. So the gist of this video is simply that the most important thing you can do for yourself is heal, because in turn it's going to heal everyone and everything around you. Your relationships will soften, especially for those that are able to meet you. There's a beautiful saying in the spiritual community that I really like, and it just says, we can only meet people as deeply as we have met ourselves. So when you meet yourself at a deep level and you do that healing and then you go out into the world, if you meet someone who hasn't done the work, they will vibrate out and you'll recognize it right away. Some people might call it a red flag or whatever, but you will recognize the frequency and you'll know that that's an old frequency that you don't vibrate at anymore. And you'll be able to just quickly move on. Your pattern recognition becomes stronger. Your bullshit detector becomes more elevated. You'll just know yourself so much better that you're like, wow, I'm in this situation, not that deep, just going to get myself out of it and move on. And you won't make excuses anymore, and you'll be able to say no with a period on the end. Yeah, Maisie's agreeing. You'll be able to say no to things that you don't want to do. You'll say yes to things because it lights your soul on fire. You won't have to explain yourself to anyone. You won't have to please anyone except you and your healing and your journey. And some people may say, well, that just makes you selfish. If that's what you want to identify selfish as, go ahead. Sure. Call me selfish for wanting to heal and release some stuff from me, so that I can vibrate higher, experience life the way it's supposed to, call in blessings. You want to call that selfish? Okay. Sure, I'll take that. There's a difference between like grabby selfish and a selfish when it comes to, I know myself at such a deep level that I can go out into the world as my true self and know who's meant for me and who's not. And that is a gift to me, and that is a gift to the planet. If everyone did that, this planet would rise. We would get out of the matrix that we're in. We'll get out of this heavy, dense, everyone like zombies, walking around like zombies. We would come out of that and everyone would rise and there would be way more peace. So yes, you might think that you're one person and you can't affect change. Yes, you can. By healing yourself, you gift yourself the healing, you gift yourself the peace, and you have just added to the peace of the planet. Congratulations. And thank you for doing that. So that's the video. That is the video today. I just wanted to say that the greatest gift is your healing and your ability to stay in that healing and stay in that version of yourself, stay in that authenticity. So as I said at the beginning, if you are interested and want to check out the episode, season 2, episode 5, it's called The Me Before You. My podcast is called Jenspire'd The Podcast, and it's available on all your favorite streaming services. I also invite you to comment below, just if you feel comfortable sharing what point of the healing journey you're on, or where you are in your spiritual awakening, or if you want to just share what's happening. I'm creating a collective here who are supportive of each other. And again, I just appreciate your time very much. If any of my videos have landed for you, that was the purpose of this video. Sorry, that was the purpose of this channel. There's a full moon coming up, and I think that's why, like, as I've been sitting here doing this video, I've been getting a lot of like communication from source and my spirit guides, and it's been a little like I can't this video's been interesting because I can't get the words out like I usually can. That's interesting. There is a full moon coming up, so that could be what it is. But I wanted to sit down and create this video, and I'm getting some information that it's hard to talk through it at the same time. Anyway, I'm going to close now because I don't want to ramble. I appreciate you all very, very much. Please, you gift yourself the gift of healing. Take your time. Be patient. It's messy AF, but I promise you the other side is worth it. Take care, my friends. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.